Hey guys, my name is System, and this is All the Mods 9. I myself am having a wonderful day. Hope you guys all are as well. Go ahead to board, try out this pack. This pack is pretty insane. Has almost 400 mods. Has a giant quest book that they're still building upon, and has a lot of stuff going on. Also built-in shaders, so that's fantastic as well. So let's go ahead and take a look and push into it here. So this mod pack is a 120.1 mod pack, which is amazing because I have not tried 120 at all whatsoever. Also, I guess the gating in the pack, there isn't really heavy gating, but there is gating in the pack, I guess, around certain things. I noticed, like, the builder from RF Tools, just to make sure you can't just do it on day one and just have a builder, right? Just farming up all the resources. Stuff like that is locked behind all the modium, and there's probably some other gates there somewhere else, but that's the only one I've seen so far. But there's definitely some gating there. They just added these 2 chapters as well, so they're still working on the quest line as well. I guess this pack is still technically beta, so they have it 100% sorted out, although they have done a massive amount of work here, which is pretty crazy. And the chapters look really good too, like the quest book, really well done, really well done. I guess one of the main tasks for the pack here is this too. Get yourself the ATM star, so you need to get all this madness here, so that's pretty cool. Played any of the previous packs, you kind of probably recognize that. Then they added this creative chapter as well, and this is almost like a thing in itself. I looked at this after they added it, I guess today, and this Greg star is insane. So go here and look at this. This is a whole thing in itself. So after you get the regular star, if you feel so inclined, you just want to keep playing the pack for long term, this is a good long-term goal, because this is going to be a whole thing with Greg Tech. I don't even know Greg Tech. Like, if I even get to it, I'm afraid people are going to get angry at me because I don't know what I'm doing, and I have to figure things out into every video, but we may get there at some point. Also, ATM9 has built-in shaders for people that like such things. So you go options, you go to video settings, and go to shaders. You can choose one of 2 different shaders here, and I just went with the top one. I really don't know the difference, but I just chose that one there, and I turned off shadows because this pack is very heavy, so I thought maybe just let it run a little lighter. I'm running 10 gigs for the RAM of this pack too. It is a very beefy pack. It has almost 400 mods, like I say. So maybe if you have a good computer, use the shaders. If you have a little less good computer, you might want to dial that back. So let's go ahead and get into it here. So first off, these trees, they have berries. So I've been grabbing berries here. We have a little bit of food. Saw this tree here. I want to go ahead and grab this one. It's from Integrated Dynamics. It actually gives you some food, as well as wood to get into the mod and stuff, right? As well as little crystals. So go ahead and grab them. Also, I didn't show that at all. We have FTB alt mine. So you hold down the key left of the 1 key there. You have your tilde key. You'll notice it says shapeless in the top left. You just hold that down while you're mining. There you go. It'll actually drop all the connected blocks, right? So super simple there. So very useful. Anyway, go ahead and grab that. We've got some floating wood up there that I need to grab really quick. One of the annoying things about these integrated dynamics trees is actually is 2 different types of wood. So we need to go up here and grab this one and hopefully get a sapling here. There you go. With this, we'll be able to get into the mod pretty easy later on. Actually, I want that. There you go. Go ahead and get rid of our nerd pillar here because we don't need that around. And grab these berries here. These berries too, you eat them. There you go. They give you like 2 seconds of night vision too, I think. And then they're fast to eat, so you can eat them very quickly, which is nice as well. You need to find us some stone here. Probably also need to grab a crafting table. So let's go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and pop you out. Go ahead and make some sticks with these ones here real quick. There you go. That looks good. Got ourselves 2 saplings. Sometimes those trees are really cheap with their saplings there. Anyway, let's go ahead and make a pickaxe here. So go ahead and jump straight to stone tools, right? There you go. Grab that right there. Then, do we need anything else? No, nothing else. Let's go ahead and pick up a crafting table. I think there was a quest for a crafting table on the stick as well. So go ahead and grab you and do that. Then we get our little crafting table on the stick here, which you can use and just use it as a crafting table, or go ahead and put it in a curio slot. So this one right here, go ahead and drop it on the ground apparently. There you go. Try that again. There you go. Put it in there. And now that we have that, as long as you have a hotkey set up in your controls, you go ahead and do crafting anytime you want, which is very useful. Go ahead and head down here and try to find some stone. Looks like we got some over there in that little ravine area. Also, that airship up there, we're not going to be going up there. It's probably instant death, to be honest, because we don't have any armor or tools, right? So definitely don't want to be dealing with that yet. Definitely want a good weapon. So anyway, in here. Is that parrots? What? Is that a parrot spawner? It is too. That's a parrot spawner. That is so bizarre. What mod would be adding a parrot spawner? I have no idea. Also, these right here, these little ores, these are from RigTech. I think it tells you what ores are like underneath, under the ground, for that mod. And they have really weird ores too, so don't even know what half of them are. So anyway, what did we get in these chests here? We got a backpack, redstone, some melons, more food. I'll take any food we get right now. I'm not going to grab everything here. Just grab pretty much what we need because there's a lot of loot in this pack. So there's a good chance we're going to run into quite a bit of chests here. I'll take that bronze too, actually. I think we can actually get Silk Touch with that before too long with Silent Tools. That is good. And what do we get out of this one here? I'll probably take that. Rod and Flesh, I think we turn to leather if we need to. And maybe another bucket. Oh, these are really good too. So these Lost Pages of Erdos, they have experience of them. So that has 924 experience in it. Yeah, that's good. And maybe the Source Berries? Yeah, I don't think I need anything else from here. I know it looks like I'm leaving a lot behind, but at the same time, we really don't need a lot of this stuff right now. That's good. And let's go ahead and grab the backpack here, drop stuff off. And with that, we can open up our inventory again, find the back slot, which should be that one right there. Pop that into here, and now that's just stored on our back. And if I hit the B button now, there you go, I can access all that stuff. So that was good find. I got so distracted too, we didn't actually grab our stone, did we? Let's go ahead and grab some stone here. There you go. That looks good. And probably make ourselves a stone. I'm thinking of Paxel, actually. Go to here. Well, actually, I need to go ahead and go into our backpack first. Hunt down our sticks. Make sure we have our wood on us. There you go. Grab ourselves a Paxel here. These are from Mechanism. So they're just multi-tools, but it also doubles as a weapon. It's actually quite powerful, actually, for this early in the pack. So that. And then grab that right there. There you go. Then I can't remember the recipe, so I'll just go to use here. It is shape crafted. There you go. So there you go. We got a 10 damage attack weapon right off the start, right? So not too bad. You get out of this hole and probably do a little bit exploring and probably head in direction here. Probably go south, I guess. We're going to go south and try to find a home because that's really what I want to do, just find us a home right away. So right on the other side of the hill here, we got one of these. I really don't want to deal with that very much, but we do kind of have to go through them either way. So not really my plan, but there is a chest on the top, so I guess we go ahead and check that real quick. And then try to just run away, because I really don't want to deal with these guys very much. Let's head up this way. Actually, I don't have a way down, I guess is the problem, because they'll be all my way, won't they? Let's block that off real quick. So what do you get in this wood here? More compressed iron. Get ourselves some actual iron. Get a few more iron, and we can actually upgrade our backpack. What is this here? Skeleton horse and a familiar receptacle? I don't know if I want that. Agile bow. 40% draw speed bow, so that's really nice early on. And do I want these loot capacitors? Maybe. Oh, these belts are. Oh, this is awesome. Actually, let's grab that. So this thing right here, yeah, it's an artifact, cloud in the bottle, right? So we wear that in a belt slot. So where is our belt slot? Let's go ahead and grab that. It gives us double jump, I think, right? Where is it at? It's right there. There you go. Go ahead and drop that off there. Yeah, double jump. I might be able to jump off here and not take damage, or I'm gonna fail and kill myself. Let's take this wheat too. Here you go. And then see if I do this. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done it. See, I had done it too. And then I still almost killed myself. Definitely want to go ahead and grab the sugar cane. So let's go ahead and grab that. Then I saw over here there's a spawner in a little cave here. And we got a town. So it's a nice little area here to kind of check out. See what's going on. Definitely want to check out the city here. Also, this double jump. It's a little dangerous, but very nice at the same time. So, because that's the thing. Down here, we've got ourselves a zombie. Good thing we made this Paxel too, because that should make this pretty easy. So yeah, these spawners, they all have chests underneath them. I think it's Apotheosis that does that, right? And we should get a mob here. Yeah, let's go ahead and deal with this one. Of course, the other one's got attracted as well. I might as well. Oh, what are you doing, man? What is that doing? I have no idea why it's doing that with regular left click. I have no idea. We'll deal with that in a second here. There you go. You gonna let me break this? What is going on? That's so weird. That was bizarre. Anyway, go ahead and grab that there. Got ourselves a spirit orb from Paraglider and a zombie spawner. And in here, 2 blocks of iron. That's actually awesome. Go ahead and grab that real quick. And with that, actually, we go ahead and go into our inventory, I suppose. Grab our backpack and then craft that up to the, I guess we need to craft the iron blocks first. Let's go ahead and do that. Craft that up to a iron backpack, which will give us a lot more space as well. That was actually a really good find. Let's go ahead and grab you. So when you're caving, when you find those big cave systems that you have, I guess, in 120, you're going to find tons of these. And there's tons and tons of loot. So very worth checking out. Also, these loot chests from Looter, they're for like servers, right? So everyone gets their own set of own chests, right? So if you're playing with multiple players, but if you want to break them, you just hold shift while you do it, and not actually break it there. Then you can actually still pick them up. Also, did we get any iron here? Because this, I'll grab it. Got myself to a town here. Going to go ahead and grab us a bed as well as this chest here. Already went ahead and slept once, so we do have a respawn point. But we should have a good amount of loot in these chests here, which we will probably grab a lot of. Also, I don't know. I want these apotheosis gems, but I don't really want to carry them around at the same time. So anyway, let's go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and grab the bread here. And probably just go through this place really quick. Oh, I'll show you one thing, though. I know in this particular town, there's a hidden chest up on top of this building. So up here, go ahead and check this out real quick. I think this one has a better loot table than the other ones, right? So in here, yeah, we actually have one of the good chests. This is like a dungeon chest, right? So we got ourselves some more iron. This one has some lapis, some emerald, and ender, which actually gives you more, I guess, mob heads. And then I don't know if I want this. I never use crossbows. Or globe. I'll grab the globe. I'm going to keep grabbing these capacitors too. But for the rest of this, I'm probably just going to go through the town really quick and kind of grab what we need. Oh, one more thing. Also, we get wool, which is nice. But the buildings themselves are made of quartz. So this is all quartz bricks, right? And with that, we'll be able to, in time, break this down, I guess, by changing it into quartz, regular quartz blocks with a chisel. And then we go ahead and just turn that into regular quartz. So I'll be grabbing, I guess, a stack or two of that as well. Also, we have easy villagers. So we can sneak and right-click on the actual villagers. So I'll go ahead and grab two of them as well. And make sure we can actually do a breeding setup at a later point. Also, I need one of these. So I think I found my home for now. We're actually not that far from the village, right? Over here we have some chests, we have some furnaces. Then I threw down the integrated dynamic saplings that we got. We'll go ahead and cut those down pretty soon as well, just so we get some more of those materials. Made myself one of these too, a dank. The dank is just really useful for, I guess, mining and stuff. I think by default it holds 256 items per slot, and each upgrade kind of massively increases that as well. You have 1024, 4096. And when you get the higher levels too, you get more settings too. So this base one will be for when I initially go mining. Have a place to put the cobblestone and stuff like that, right? Just the stuff I don't want clogging up my inventory. So that's very useful. What we should do, I guess, before anything is not that. Let's go into here first. We want to go to the FTB chunk map. Then we want to go to the claim chunks. And in here, you can actually kind of select an area to chunk protect, right? So to make it so creepers, if they come by, they can't actually break my blocks or other players, and that for that matter, right? You have a limit of 500 chunks that you can actually claim, and you can also force load up to 25, right? So if you hold shift and click, actually set it to chunk load. I'm just going to do like a 3x3 right now, but any automations we do in this immediate area will stay chunk loaded even when we're not around our base. So just a really good way to keep yourself safe. Make sure you don't, I guess, get your stuff all blown up at the start of the pack before you have any walls or a house or anything, right? So yeah, definitely something you want to go ahead and get to. So I want to go ahead and get into a little bit of Ars Nouveau. So go ahead and click that off there. That should be good. Then we need one of these here, a Nova spellbook. And with that, we'll be able to get into a whole bunch of glyphs with the scribe table and make all kinds of spells. So there's two spells I want right now. It's Mage Light and Break. With that, we'll be able to mine a lot easier. So we'll be able to instant break spawners from range, then light up the area pretty easy as well. So that is good. You'll need some of this wood too. So some kind of archwood, doesn't matter which one. There's one right there. And then there's another one over there. So they're all over the world. They're not very hard to find. So we need to make the book here. So let's actually grab some of the planks because we'll need those as well. Then we'll have to make a set of all the tools, I believe. So let's go ahead and make a pickaxe. Then we need a axe. Then we will need a shovel. And what else are we missing? We're missing, if I was something, a sword, right? I think we need a sword as well. So let's go ahead and grab that. Grab ourselves a spellbook. And then we just need a book here. Did we just get one of these visitors here, a trader? Tome of Shadows. Allows entities in certain blocks to be hidden from view. Nothing too special there. Pretty common stuff for the most part. Maybe go ahead and just deal with these guys. There is a quest for this too. This is actually the second one of these guys I've seen, so already got the quest done. I'll have to go ahead and accept them pretty soon, but anyway. I think there's a no solicitor sign that we can make as well, so he won't show up anymore. But for right now, I'm not going to worry about that very much. We needed a book before we got distracted, right? So there we go. Let's go ahead and grab a book here. Go ahead and get that part done. There we go. And with that, actually make it so we can actually get to this one here, which is going to give us one of the saplings anyway. Then we have the scribes table. So this is all I really want for today. So let's go ahead and grab this here. We need some nuggets. And then we need the scribe table. So we need some slabs. Looks pretty easy. There we go. Got the scribe table. And this is pretty simple. Just go ahead and pop it down here. Probably don't want it like this. That's a little weird. Don't be weird, dude. Let's go ahead and try here. It's going to put it sideways. It's really hard to get this thing placed the way you want it. I just want it lined up with this. You know what? I'll just accept it. This is going to be where it's going to go right now. So when you have this thing, so you have it at first, it has a couple buttons there. It says press V to quick select or C to craft. So you go to V, have this wheel to pick your spells, right? But if you go to C here, opens this up. And by default, we already have break. So we just choose projectile. We'll choose break. We need to go ahead and, I guess, name it as well. We'll just call it, I guess, breaky. And then I think we just hit create. There you go. And now this spell is active. It will just break blocks for us, right? So very useful spell. And that can work on spawners and one-shot them. So very, very good. Just shoot a couple times at spawners. The first one will break the vines. Then after that, it'll break everything else. So if you want to go ahead and actually make a glyph, which you need to actually make another spell, right? To actually unlock them. So you unlock them kind of progressively. You right-click the book on the actual scribes table there. Hunt down the one you want. In my case, it's going to be Mage Light. So I want to have the Conjure Mage Light. This one right here. I want to go ahead and do that. Then you use the lantern and a torch. And I think you just select it, right? So you do that. It has the little items kind of floating in the sky there, telling you what to put in there. And we just right-click them on there, right? So you do that. And this as well. And it'll start doing its thing. It's very well, I guess, animated, which is cool. But once it's done, you just kind of pick it up. Oh, maybe. Pick it up. There you go. And there you go. Unlock Conjure Mage Light. And with that, we can actually make another spell. I need to stop doing that, too. I need to stop doing that really quick. Let's go into here now. Go to, I guess, second spell slot. Projectile. Go to Conjure Mage Light. And we'll name this one. We'll call it Lighty, I guess. Let's do that. And we'll create. And now that we have that hotkey, the V key, we can actually switch between them. Super easy, right? So I'll be able to light up this area just using mage lights for now. I don't have to use a bunch of torches. And down in caves, it's very useful as well, right? So I've gone ahead and smelted down a little bit of copper and zinc. We got that near the spawner area, so we're good to go there. We'll go ahead and get into some silent tools, right? So this is a click-off quest that kind of just tells you about the mod here. Shows you how to kind of progress through the mod. We're just going to stop here right now because we can't actually make any of the permanent blueprints, but we're going to do the start of it and make ourselves a good little tool. So what we'll do is go ahead and grab some of these template boards, which are single-use, I guess, blueprints. So go ahead and grab that. I think we're going to need 2 recipes, so get that done. Then we'll need one of these pickaxe templates, so we'll go ahead and grab that as well. Then I think it wants you to make a pickaxe head. And we have a nice, easy way to do that. So this here, this copper that I got from, I guess, the area around the spawner there. Actually, I want to go ahead and make an item called brass. It may be, I guess, specific with the crafting. Oh, it's like that there. Let's go ahead and grab that there. This brass here, if you actually hit Control, bring up all the stats for Silent Gear, show you all the different stats on the tool, right? So with brass, we'll have a harvest level of diamond. It'll be malleable too. Not sure what that means, but silky. Silky is silk touch. So this will be a silk touch tool, which only took copper and zinc. And it's going to be very useful, right? So very, very useful. It's going to allow us to, I guess, in time, maximize on our ores, right? Anyway, I think it takes 3 to actually make the pickaxe head, which uses the actual pattern there. Then I think we just combine that with a stick, and we can actually make the actual pickaxe. There you go. So this is going to be the pickaxe here. Also, you can change all kinds of different parts in this, right? So you can have, like, different types of, I guess, tool rods. There's tips. I think this one's tips. This one's a coating. This one's a grip. This one's a binding. We'll get to all that stuff in time, but for right now, this is great, right? So let's go ahead and grab that, and then grab this here. Now, the other benefit of this is we can actually repair it really easy as well. So go here and go to, not crude. Let's go to crude here. Grab ourselves a crude repair kit. One of these puppies. There you go. With this, we can actually use any material of the same tier. So if I go back to the brass and hit Control, this one is a tier 2 tool, right? So I guess material. With that, we could actually use tier 2 materials of any kind. And copper happens to be one. I think zinc is too. No, that's only tier 1. But we definitely use this here. So that's cool. And this is tier 2 as well. But copper is cheap. It's very cheap. So it's a very easy material for us to use. And you just kind of combine it in here in a crafting grid. Then you kind of fill it up. Yeah, I think it holds, I think this one holds 32 and the next one holds 64. But with that, we could actually repair this really easy. So what I'd do is break it a little bit. There you go. Then just go ahead and combine it in a inventory. You use a little bit of the material that's in there, but it'll repair it up fully for us. So very, very useful and very simple. You can see there we got the silk touch too, because we got the grass block. So yeah, super easy silk touch. And I'll be using this on some of the ores, not all of them. Really, we can't really, I guess, use this on everything. It doesn't have the highest durability. It's only 240. I think we can increase that in time with some other materials here. But for right now, that's a super, super easy silk touch pickaxe. And it's going to make it so, like I said, we can get our ores in ore form, get them home, process them, and then get them into the raw form, and then do doubling again. So it'll be doubling and doubling is the plan, right? So we'll see how it goes. One last thing I want to get to right away is this here. I want to go ahead and get a red dye and get ourselves a red wool. And with that, we can actually get ourselves, hopefully, a market. So let's go ahead and grab a market like this. Go ahead and find a spot for this thing. This thing's really derpy the way it kind of spawns into. It's probably falling from this guy here. There we go. Got this duder. Just a little trader here. And with this, we can actually trade for different seeds. I want a really weird one right now. It may seem a little strange here, but the one I want is avocado. So let's hunt that down. Looks like it's just 1 emerald, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. With this, we're going to use this for food, because I saw there was toast. So you go to toast here, check this out. It's really good food by default. So you take bread, you smelt that down, you get toast. But on top of that, there's also avocado toast. And look at the saturation on that one. It's 12 versus whatever this one is. Yeah, it's like 6-ish, which is not too bad. But this would be just awesome food early in the pack. So I want to get us some avocado toast going, because that's definitely something I want in my life. We should be able to go ahead and actually fully automate this as well. So go ahead and grab ourselves some hopper botany pots. So these ones right here. Go ahead and grab that. I got a ton of these flower pots from the actual village. They were all over the place, so not that big a deal. But we do have a bunch of those there. Need myself a couple chests here. Go ahead and pop that down right over here. Maybe not like that, because that doesn't make any sense here. Get rid of you. And with these, we just go ahead and pop these on top here. Now we need to put some kind of dirt in there. And the way we'll do that, I guess, is a hoe. Let's go ahead and grab a hoe here real quick. I need that, then some wood. Go ahead and hunt down some wood here. Go, get ourselves some logs. Fantastic. Get ourselves a hoe. Cool. And with this, we can actually make ourselves a pretty decent farmland here. We can actually use the stuff from Mystical Agriculture, I think, right? So what we do is that. Go ahead and grab the actual Birum. Just right-click that on. Then, oh, it actually breaks it. I didn't think it broke it. Doesn't matter. We have Silk Touch now. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab you. Then just Silk Touch that instead. Fantastic. Go ahead and pump these inside like this. Oh, these ones are the ones with the inventory. Let's drop that off there. That off there. This one will give wheat seed, and this one will give the avocado. If we go to use on this too, you'll see it's going to produce just the avocado and saplings. It seems like with certain dirts, it was actually giving wood as well. It looks like you have to get up to Supremium, and some other ones that were just bad, right? I guess it's the Imperium where it starts. Yeah, it's 1.1 speed, so it's faster. But that'll just grow over and over and automatically deposit in the chest, at which point I'll have to, I guess, smelt down all of our bread, turn that into toast, and then we'll have ourselves a good food here, right? So very easy way to automate our food, I guess, at this point. I need some dirt, though. So apparently we have a cave system right under our base, and literally under our chunk area here, we have these here. Look at that, right under our kind of protected chunks. We have a whole bunch of chests here. Should probably look at these chests too. Make sure none of them say mimic, because sometimes you get attacked here. Go ahead and sort that. There's a little lag when you sort sometimes. Like, look at that too. It's a little strange, but definitely does happen. That's actually a pretty good bow. I'll go ahead and grab that. But in these chests, we should have all kinds of loot, right? Might as well grab the deep slate as well. I guess we'll go ahead and grab some of that just to make sure we have it. And we'll have to check all this gear and stuff too. Actually, holy moly, copper. We'll be repairing for days. Don't have to worry about nothing. Oh, I finally got myself a chest plate too, because I did not have one. This one has 3 extra hearts on it. Oh yeah, something I just noticed too. I did not notice this earlier. Not yet eaten. So when you eat a certain amount of foods, you actually get extra hearts. So I have extra hearts now from eating. I did not even know that mod was in here. Is that like Spice of Life Carrot Edition maybe? I'm not sure, but we definitely do have the mod in here. So it is worthwhile making sure you have like a varied diet, right? Oh, what is that? Oh. Well, whatever that was, I did not like that. Necromancer, I didn't even get to see what mod that was from. What is that stuff? I need to check that real quick. Well, I need to go ahead and move stuff to my bag. Let's just do this real quick. What did I just get from that thing? Some weird powdery stuff? Maybe I threw it in here. Oh, it's from Iron Spells and Spellbooks. I don't know anything about this mod, so yeah, definitely something that's going on here. Found another one of these here, which is not too bad. Found some clay as well, but we already have a good amount of that. Need to get this place lit up very well. I see more spawners over there too, so I'm kind of focused on spawners right now, because I think be pretty good loot. As well as I don't really want them spawning around us either, all the mobs, right? So underneath our base. We will have to get this lit up. We'll have to get a good amount of gold. There's another one right there. Oh, I'm using the wrong spell here. Let's actually make sure it's on breaky. Oh, we got ourselves a apotheosis boss down there. I guess one of the little mini bosses. That isn't too big a deal. But these things are just full of really good loot here. Actually, our first diamond as well, so that's cool. But let's go ahead and break that one there. So yeah, this spell is just really good at actually dealing with that. What was that sound? What are you? A summoned skeleton? What is a summoned skeleton? Who can summon a skeleton? Was it another necromancer? I have no idea who summoned that. Anyway, yeah, we'll have tons of loot out of here very quickly. Look at that, already diamond legs. So let's go ahead and throw those on as quickly as possible. Got myself a little leg there. There you go. Go ahead and grab that as well. These gloves too, I think they're from, what mod there? It's from Aether, right? And we have a glove slot. I think this is for like bare hand damage, isn't it? Unbreaking causes the tool to lose durability at a slower rate. Oh, maybe this isn't the one I thought. Yeah, it is. Plus 0.75 attack damage. Okay, that was nasty. These magic mobs are not a good time. That was very sketchy. I did not think I was going to survive that. Also, what did we get? Hopefully something worthwhile for all that trouble. This armor isn't too bad, I guess. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what else we got here. That was sketchy. Very sketchy. Also, we got tons of experience. I haven't showed this yet either, the experience. We'll go ahead and use that right now. So we actually use this. I think you just hold it for a set amount of time. There you go. We're up to 37 levels, and this is another one. I really just don't want to fill up my inventory with all this stuff. Look at that. That's so good. That's so good. Also, we have this here, so it pops up every once in a while. You earned 1 level. Click here if you want to access the GUI. And we kind of assign the points, so I think we have 4 right now. And we decide where we want to put it. So we can put it into Alchemist. Potion duration. There's a mechanic to remove enchantments from things, but it's very slow, so I'm not going to deal with that. Casting speeds for the mod, don't think that's worthwhile. This one's not too bad. The improved stealth actually makes it so mobs don't see it from as far away. And maybe I'll grab this one. Increases the chance of finding special items, and those scrolls were special items, so I may go ahead and grab that. So as you go up, I think it takes more knowledge, so knowledge of death 5, right? So I'm going to go ahead and keep leveling up this one, I think. And that's pretty cool. This one's really good too. I usually do this one. Improves the grave key. So when you die, you get the key. But you get this up to a point, it guarantees you always get one of the glowing ones, which teleports you straight back to your body. And you have that little time of where nothing can bother you as well. Just fought myself another apotheosis boss. This one was just a witch. It wasn't that big a deal. But we did get more experience. So definitely nice with the experience, right? So we just get experience for free for days from these chests. So that's cool. But a lot of these actual like boss chests don't seem actually particularly good, to be honest. Yeah, they don't seem very good. I'm actually happier with the spawner chest because it gives us more of the resources we need. These ones here, yeah, not really that big a deal. Oh, was that just a scroll of flight? Okay, maybe they are good. That is a 10-minute scroll of flight. Yeah, that is definitely good. Oh, and another backpack. Oh, that's so good. Yes. Oh, and it's an iron. Okay. These chests are wonderful, and I love them. They're fantastic. Get everyone. Yeah, so the Apotheosa. Oh, a flawless gem of the Warlord. Okay, yeah, these are good. That's plus 25% max health. We used that in our last pack, and that thing is amazing. Also, that's the plus 17 damage on the helmet as well. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, these are good. These are good. Just ignore everything else I said. So these here are actually resonating crystals from Deep Resonance, which is a power system. I don't know if we'll get into it in the pack, but I've been grabbing them just in case. I need to go ahead and look at the configs and see how good the power is, I guess. Because sometimes it isn't the greatest power system, and sometimes it's really amazing. I know a lot of the power systems have been sort of tweaked in this pack, so I'm not sure if it's actually worth your time. But if it is, maybe go ahead and do it, because we haven't automated that in a very, very long time. It's a really good mod. It just never gets enough love because it's a little more complicated, I think. I have to say, these case systems just seem to go on forever. I'm not used to the new kind of case systems with Minecraft, but my goodness, they just seem to go on and on and on. So what's going on here? Oh, we got a mimic. Let's go ahead and deal with that guy. Yo, we should get a artifact from him. I'm gonna deal with these zombies first, though. Go ahead and do that. Oh, this guy's good and stuck too, so he can't even jump at me like they normally do. And we should get a artifact, right? So let's actually go ahead and break that. Let's see if we can actually throw away some of this deep slate dust. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Yo, found a pretty good sword too. We'll go ahead and see what we got here. But I found a good sword. It's just really messy in this area, so it's hard to move around. Nothing good there. So what was in this one? Another enchanting table. Some of that as well. Grab you. Looks good. Should probably check those boots too. Nothing too special. This one was pillagers, but anyway, they are gone now. And what did we get? We got allows aware to see. We got night vision. Really? That's amazing. We got night vision. That is super amazing, actually. That'll make caving so much easier. This new sword's really good. It has weakness on it. And then it had armor pierce as well, which isn't a big deal on this particular mob, but on a lot of mobs it would be. Anyway, go ahead and drop off all this junk. I'm not really sorting at all yet. We need to get proper upgrades in this backpack to be able to do that. I like having like the compacting and that deposit one, and then some stack upgrades. That actually make my life a lot easier. But we do not have that stuff yet. Basically, this is our first mining session, and we're just kind of grabbing what we can, getting all the loot we can while we're down here. We already have a decent amount of iron and gold and stuff, which was just stuff I needed. But I definitely needed ender pearls as well. So that is fantastic that we found them down here. Actually, I think we'll be able to get tons of ender pearls really easy in this pack. Just need to kind of get through it, right? So yeah, this is good. This is good. Really good mining session. Love this, man. So good, so good. Oh, we got one of the hearts too. So I think these hearts here. So if you look at the heart, yeah, the nebulous hearts. I think we use those to get even more ender pearls, right? Yeah, right there. Each one is 3. So that is actually sweet that we got those as well. It's so good. So yeah, I think I may go ahead and actually wrap this one up here, though. I'll go ahead and wrap this one up here. Go ahead, I guess, in between episodes and keep mining with my little goggles here. But as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys at the next video. Later. I went off.